Good evening, Tiger Sports Lives fans. We are here at the Liberty Center Varsity Gym where we have some JV action between the Liberty Center Tigers and the Edgerton Bulldogs. Both teams, and I am Toby Parasini here along with my partner in crime, Ian Rosebrook. How you doing tonight,
I'm doing
Ian?
great.
All right.
The Liberty Center Tigers will be wearing their white uniforms, and the Edgerton Bulldogs will be in their maroon. So Edgerton has come off to an 0-6 start, and the Liberty Center have been 0-1. So both teams here looking to get their first win, and should be an exciting matchup.
Kickoff's going to be starting here in about 27 seconds, and Ian and I are both ready. This is our first broadcast, so bear with us. We're gonna have some fun while we're here.
For sure.
As both teams come to the court for the tip-off, it's gonna be a fun one tonight, Ian. As the officials get ready for some Tiger basketball action.
It will be Brooklyn Miller tipping off against number 5, Jade Saul.
As a little interference, it's gonna be Bulldogs ball. As ball comes in, almost goes out of bounds, and the tip by Brooklyn Miller.
It will remain Edgerton ball.
Caitlin Burke with the inbound. Coming around, getting a pick and roll. Puts up a shot. It is blocked. Rebound by the Tigers. Taking it up the court. Tegan with the ball. Taking it all the way. Now we're past half court. Passes it to Brooklyn. We're getting some motion offense going. Takes a shot. Puts it up. Miss. Rebound Tigers. Brooklyn puts it back up. Another miss. Taking it out, passing around the perimeter. Looking to get some girl open. And it's a turnover for the Tigers. Bulldog ball going the other way. As you get a pick and roll, heading towards the ball, heading towards the rim. Rebound.
It was a good spin move by number 4, I believe, Caitlin Burke. It will go out of bounds, and it'll be Edgerton basketball.
As both teams start to get their offense going, looks like they're getting some pick and rolls and screens going there early. As backs up, puts up a 3, won't go. Rebound Tigers. Bulldogs get the steal, puts it up. 2 shots for the Bulldogs. That will be number 3, Elle Heward. Is that right, Ian?
Elle Heward.
Elle Heward. Absolutely. As she dribbles. And the first free throw is good.
So Elle Heward will get the scoring started with Edgerton.
One more free throw to go. And it is good. The score is now 2-0 Bulldogs. Brooklyn trying to get some offense going. The dribble handoff. Deflection by the Bulldogs. Wrestling for it. Jump ball. And
Edgerton's had some good defense up top.
Been
limiting the Tigers from getting down in the center.
Absolutely. They've been in passing lanes and trying to deny the ball up top, and it's working for them so far. They've gotten a couple deflections and turnover. And they get another ball pickup. Another one. Got a good shot. Dribbles to the rim. Brooklyn Moeller looking for the shot. Dribbles. Another shot. Won't go, and that will be Tiger ball.
That will go off number 5, Jade Saul. So I'll stay with the Tigers.
Tegan inbounding the ball. As she's looking for a little cross screen going up. A little fake shot. Brooklyn Moeller inside. Looking for a post touch. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Edgerton Bulldog ball going the other way.
So the Liberty Center is still unable to find some offense going here. Good defense by Edgerton.
As they look, Liberty Center in the full court press to begin this possession. Making them switch hands a couple times. It's pretty close to getting your 8-second violation. Picks the ball up, puts it down to, and they get a rebound.
It was a good steal by Carly Knapp.
Brooklyn Moeller with the ball, other way going with the Tigers. Passes it. We're trying to get some offense going. Good post touch. Puts up a shot, won't go. That's Bulldog ball.
It was a good look, but still a really good defense by Edgerton.
Yeah,
I believe that was number 33, Peyton Baker.
You know, Edgerton really putting it to the Tigers so far early in this first quarter. First half, as we should say, as we forgot to mention, this will only be 2 quarters of 8 minutes. Liberty Center with the ball going the other way on the fast break. We have number 0, Carly Knapp. Passes it out. Now we got Brooklyn Moeller driving to the lane. Deflection, Bulldog ball coming on the fast break. As we have number 5, Morgan Cape, trying to make something happen. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. You know, Teagan got her hand on that ball and, you know, was able to stop that possession from ending with a basket.
For sure. We have number 23, Megan Gershutz, entering the game for the Edgerton.
As number 23, Megan Gershutz, trying to take care of the ball. Passes it up to her teammate, Morgan Cape. As we're trying to get a back down from number 33, Peyton Baker, as she's fouled. It'll be 2 shots for Peyton Baker. So far, the Bulldogs been getting to the basket a little bit.
And that will be 2 personal fouls on Brooklyn Miller. So a little bit of early foul trouble for the Tigers. And she'll be subbed out for
that's number 24, Paige Hill. So didn't go for Peyton Baker. We got another one coming up. And go for Peyton Baker. We got another one coming up. And it's good. The score's now 3-0 for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn trying to get a good shot. Trying to get a good shot for the Tigers. You know, getting to the rim. That'll go up, won't go. She gets her own rebound. Passes it up. That's number 0, Carly Knapp.
It'll be a jump ball and it'll stay with the Tigers.
Carly Knapp on the inbound. As it stops to get a cross screen, Teagan posting up. She gets it right out to Riley Miller. Puts the shot up. Just missed shot. And it is, whose ball is that?
White ball.
That will be white ball. So it's going to stay with the Tigers as we have Carly Knapp inbounding again.
The Tigers have had some difficulty getting some shots off.
Up to Teagan. A little pass
not
up.
the best
Oh,
looks.
turnover. Peyton Baker on the fast break. She gets it back, passes it up. We have Caitlin Burke passing, trying to make something happen. Risky pass, but Morgan Cape's going to go in, put a shot up, and not going to go. And Carly Knapp with the rebound. Carly Knapp's been on the hustle so far in this first half.
For sure.
Teagan trying to put on the dribble moves. Errant pass from the Tigers as it will be Bulldog ball. So far the Tigers just trying to get some perimeter offense going. And
yeah, so far unsuccessful, but the defense for the most part has been quite good so far.
Really can't fault the offense. This is some really good defense we're seeing here from the Bulldogs.
For sure.
In passing lanes, you'd like to see it. Some good basketball we got here, Ian. As Carly Knapp is coming in to inbound the ball again. Seen quite a bit of this. Looking for an open shot. Teagan with the ball in the post. Back out to Carly Knapp. Puts the shot up. Won't go. Rebound, Bulldogs. That's number 30, Addie Bowers. Passes it up to Morgan Cape as she's trying to put the moves on Brooklyn, trying to get past half court, and she does. As the Bulldogs trying to get a good shot. Good shot here. Into the post touch. Morgan Cape falls to the ground as last touch Liberty will remain the Bulldogs' ball.
So the Tigers are doing a little bit better on defense here.
Definitely. In some passing lanes. As there will be a inbound. Morgan Cape with the ball. Deflected. Good defense by Carly Knapp. Gets a deflection. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. As we have a timeout taken by the Tigers. This will be a full timeout.
Our score today is 3-0 so far with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. First quarter.
We're seeing a lot of good shots going up, and they're just not falling, but we're getting some action at the free throw line for sure.
Yeah, for the Edgerton Bulldogs, the scoring has been Elle Heward with 2 points and Peyton Baker with 1 coming from a foul shot.
As the Tigers try to get into some better offense, what are you looking to see out of the Tigers, and as it pertains to getting to the basket?
Some of their shots so far haven't really been getting many open looks. Like we've said, Edgerton's defense has been really good so far, and Liberty Center can't really find much of a way to get past that. So,
as we get into the latter part of this first half, it's kind of gearing up to be one of those games, Ian. It's going to be very entertaining. It's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, it's very much a defensive game so far.
That is not a bad thing. I'm a big fan of defense. As Elle Heward with the inbound. Back up to Heward. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound to the Bulldogs. And it'll be a foul by Teagan.
Kind of reached over the back there, so they'll be calling that.
And that's a pretty easy call for the official. We have a couple of friends just taking an officiating class with our good friend, Mr. Wrestler, and trying to get some more officials in the state of Ohio.
Yeah, definitely a shortage.
We appreciate all our officials out there. As Elle Heward inbounds the ball. Morgan Cape dribbling around with the screen. Trying to get something going on the perimeter. As Riley Miller was in that passing lane. That was a real good job. Puts up a shot. That is Elle Heward again. As she's been kind of the focal point of this offense. Handling the ball, passing a little bit so far in this first half. As Elle Heward with the free throw. And it will go. First one goes down for Elle Heward. As the second one goes up, miss, rebound by the Tigers. Brooklyn with the ball as she takes it up the court. Finds an open Riley Miller. She puts up a shot just short. Good look by the Tigers as they try to get their first points of this game. As there was a foul.
It was taken away by Tegan Oberhauser, but it looked like she stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Edgerton basketball.
As the Bulldogs successfully inbound the ball, the Tigers are putting the press on. There are 3 girls in the half court. As there are running back, Tegan trying to play some good defense. She ends up making them pass the ball. Brooklyn in the passing lane as she D's up Morgan Cape as she's trying to make something happen. Oh, that would be a foul by Brooklyn Muller. As an official, it'd be pretty tough to be making these calls, but it does make it a little easier on you when it's in the open court.
Yeah, looking to pressure a little bit more, but ended up kind of pushing her down, and a foul will be called.
Now the Bulldogs will be putting up free throws. The first one misses. as the first one doesn't go for the Bulldogs. Trying to get the second one. As it goes, the score is now 5-0 as the Tigers still looking for their first points of the game.
And that will be 5 fouls on the Tigers. So
good floater by Teagan as it hits the top of the backboard, and it will be Bulldogs ball.
Not a bad look, just a little strong on the
Absolutely,
shot.
not a bad look at all. You know, as you get to the closer and closer to the rim, those if you got a little touch on the ball, it's gonna be a whole lot easier. As Carly Knapp passes it down to Brooklyn, Brooklyn puts up the shot. Her first 2 points of the game, and the first points for the Tigers. You know, Ian, when you think about presses, those easy shots after a steal are kind of what you're after.
For sure. Limiting the Bulldogs to stay on this side of the court.
Yeah. Seems to be in the Tigers' game plan for sure. As Teagan looking for the shot. Fakes the shot over the Brooklyn. Fakes the pass. Brooklyn with the shot. And if she's fouled, she will go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, that was a really good pump fake by Brooklyn Moeller, and then driving to the basket and drawing the foul.
Absolutely. Get your girl on your feet. Go to the rim. Now, my good friend Ian back in the day would take a step back 3.
For sure. The first shot will be missed. And a substitution, that's Brooklyn Miller coming in for number 1, Riley Miller.
Brooklyn's second shot won't go, so it will remain a 2-5 ball game with the Bulldogs in the lead.
And we have number 5, Allie Johnson, coming in for number 0, Carly Knapp.
Yeah, and she will be kind of playing the middle guy in this defense coming out of bounds as the Bulldogs get in and have an open girl down there. Completes the pass. Turnover, Bulldogs trying to get the ball safely across the half court. You know, Tigers have taken care of the ball so far. As I say that,
Just as you say it.
As I say that, Bulldogs going the other way, looking for a shot at the rim, passes it out. That's a travel, and the officials on the call. Quick call by the officials. They got that right away.
Really good defense.
Good job on them. Yeah, Tigers were right back there in transition defense. And
I believe that was Allie Johnson on the stop there.
Absolutely. So as we've seen so far a lot in this first half, we have Brooklyn Moeller taking it past half court. As we have Teagan coming around, trying to get an open shot. To the rim, passes it out to Brooklyn, sizing up her defender. You know, looking around, Teagan doing the same, just trying to get a look. As it will go out of bounds. You know, dribbling hasn't been the problem for the Tigers so far. It's been a lot of just errant passes.
Yeah, they've been having some difficulties getting good looks close to the rim.
But they have done a good job on the defensive end, only holding the Bulldogs to 5 points in this quarter. As the Bulldogs would get 2 shots up at the rim, and there's a foul on the floor.
We also had number 2, Abby McGreevy, come in for Teagan Oberhauser. And it looks like Raina Johnson will be entering the game as well.
You know, Allie Johnson on that last defensive possession, sizing her girl up and kind of boxing out a little bit. As the Bulldogs will shoot free throws. First one will not go. As the Bulldogs substitute, and we have number 22 in the game.
23, Megan Gershutz.
23, Megan Gershutz. That's why he's my partner. As the second free throw for the Bulldogs will go, and it's now a 2-6 ball game. As we're within a minute in this first half, the Tigers looking to either save for last shot or get a quick one.
Oh, that's a good look.
Great look at the rim as it won't go, and we have the Bulldogs going the other way. Brooklyn Moeller putting in a whole lot of effort on the defensive side, trying to get a deflection. As number 24, Paige Hill, gets a deflection out of bounds. It will remain Bulldogs ball, but you know, she just got in front of her girl and got her hands out and got the deflection.
For sure.
as number 5, Morgan Cape.
Got a little bit of a hand to the face there, but
make something happen. No, she took it on the chin. She got this.
Referee does not call.
As number 4, Caitlin Burke with the screen as we're looking out. As we get a fast, that will be the quarter. As at the end of the first half, as I should say, it is 2-6 Bulldogs. And And we're back with some more JV action as we look to begin the second half. And, it's been a pretty defensive matchup so far.
Yeah, for our offensive scoring, it'll be Elle Heward leading the Bulldogs with 3, Morgan Cape with 2, and Peyton Baker with 1, and Brooklyn Muller for the Tigers getting the 2 on the board.
And a quick turnover by the Tigers as the Bulldogs are going the other way. Way to take care of the ball, and what a pass by number 33, Peyton Baker, as she dribbled past half court and got it right in the pocket of her teammate. As we have Tegan going the other way, looking to make something happen. Sizes up, good pass to number 32, Brooklyn Miller. As we put good shot. That is Carly Knapp with the putback basket. She was right there on the rebound and was able to.
Yeah, great positioning there. Able to get that ball in, and
right.
Good shot.
Absolutely. Riley Miller picking up number 5, Morgan Cape, as really close to. Turnover as Carly Knapp with the basket. As it is a quick turn of events, we are now tied with 7 minutes to go in
Just
the
like
half.
that.
Basketball is as my good friend Blake Garber would say, basketball is a game of runs. As the Bulldogs are feeling the pressure as the Tigers as they are, and with comes pressure comes a little bit of foul, as Brooklyn Miller will pick up.
And I believe that is her 3rd foul too.
Really?
So. Increasing a little bit more of that foul trouble.
And the coaches will decide to let her play. As Carly Knapp picks up number 3, Elle Heward. As Elle Heward puts up the shot. Rebound. It'll be a travel by the Bulldogs. It'll be Tiger ball going the other way.
Kind of got the rebound there and ended up falling down. So that'll be number 5, Morgan Cape, called with the travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those traveling calls after a rebound are one of those tough ones you have to make as an official. Again, shout out to our officials. So we have Carly inbounding to Tegan as Tegan's taking it up the court. Tegan trying to take care of the ball as Brooklyn Miller will look for the dribble handoff as she gets fouled.
That will be called on number 23, Megan Gerschutz.
I kind of like that dribble handoff offense. Gets a quick shot, and if you don't like it, get on the drive.
And that'll be 2 fouls on Gerschutz so far. So
as Brooklyn's in the post up, looking for a quick basket, as underhand shot won't go, and that'll remain Tiger ball. That was a real good shot.
It was a really good look, but just unable to finish.
No, absolutely. I feel like the Tigers are really getting some quality looks. Not settling. as number
wow.
24,
That's Paige Hill.
Paige Hill with the basket. As it is an 8-6 lead for the Tigers.
Really a highly contested ball, too.
As Carly Knapp gets down and dirty, but she is out of bounds, trying to get that turnover for her team. Carly on the hustle as we have Caitlin Burke on the inbound. As Tegan steals it, going the other way. Jump stop, misses the layup as it is rebounded by Elle Heward. And the Tigers pick up the foul.
Really a careless foul there. Had the rebound, just kind of a little bit of frustration maybe after the rebound there.
You know, as we talk about turnovers, there has been a lot of girls and a lot of passing lanes so far this game. As Tegan with the dribble pull-up won't go, as that is last touched by the Bulldogs, and the Tigers maintain possession. We'll have Carly Knapp inbounding the ball. As
we have number 5 also, Morgan Cape, coming into the game, coming in for Peyton Baker.
We have Paige Hill coming across in the post-up. Brooklyn Miller trying to make something happen. Kind of step through, back out to Tegan. Brooklyn looking at the rim. That'll be a double dribble.
A carry.
Carry.
Yeah, carry.
That's a better term.
Kind of lost control of the ball. So that'll be Edgerton basketball.
The Tigers are doing a real good job of, 1, getting in these passing lanes, and 2, looking at the rim when they're trying to get some offense going. As Elle Heward with the drive and is able to put it in for the Tigers.
It was a tough shot, too.
For the Bulldogs, excuse me. As now it is now an 8-8 game, back to where we started.
The Tigers definitely have a much better offensive game so far today.
As Paige puts up the 3, won't go. As Riley Miller in with the rebound. Brooklyn trying to get some offense going. As she backs down her defender. Riley goes to the rim. Tegan back out. Steal. But it's tipped out of bounds, and it will remain Tigers ball. So you have Elle Heward kind of playing two-way guard so far, getting some points on the other end and playing some real good defense down on this end.
For sure. And she'll be subbed out, though, for Peyton Baker.
As we have Paige Hill trying to get some magic happening.
Oh,
that'll be off the knee.
It was a really good pass, just mishandled the ball. Coming off the knee, so that'll be Edgerton basketball.
Yeah, that was getting real close to a real good look.
Riley Miller comes out of the game. That'll be Raina Johnson entry.
As number 23, Raina Johnson, playing some pretty good defense. And will remain with the Tigers. She gets a turnover. Carly Knapp on the inbound. Running a box set as we're trying to get to the rim. As Brooklyn Miller puts up a shot, and that'll be a foul on the Tigers.
Yeah, that'll be Oberhauser kind of reaching around and kind of getting the shoulder there, so that'll be 2 fouls so far for her.
There's been a lot of screens so far in this game as well. As the Tigers pick up another foul. And the Bulldogs will try again to inbound the ball.
And that'll be the first for Johnson.
Bulldogs running a line set, just trying to get a look. As Addie Bowers coming down the lane as she gets fouled.
So that's going to be 5 fouls for the Tigers.
So now we will be shooting free throws from here on out.
So we'll be at bonus from here on out for the rest of the game. And the Tigers have been facing a little bit of a struggle on the fouls so far. So maybe looking to limit those.
As Addie Bowers puts in the first shot, be looking to make it 2. Puts it up. Won't go.
We had a little bit of a hesitation there.
Lane violation.
I believe it
So
was
we will shoot a third free throw.
Brooklyn Miller, I believe, kind of stepped out there.
Absolutely. Zaddy Bowers looking to get a little redemption, and she does.
It'll be a 2-point game. Edgerton leading 10-8 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game.
Teagan looking it up, trying to make something happen. As she loses the ball, Morgan Cape right there. As we have number 23, Megan Gershutz, taking it up past half court. And we get a block by Brooklyn Miller. She just got her hand up and was able to alter that shot enough to where it ended off up off her hand. Right. There you go.
It was a good spin move, but good defense as well by Miller.
And we'll stay with the Bulldogs. Inbound Gershutz. Back out to Bowers is number 33, Peyton Baker, looking to make something happen. Picks up her dribble.
She'll be called with a 3 inside the key there, so turnover there for Edgerton.
The Bulldogs head coach was trying to get a quick timeout to keep possession. Just the official thought she was a little late on that. Carly Knapp with the ball, trying to make something happen. As we have Paige Hill with the errant pass, gets deflected out of bounds by Caitlin Burke, and it'll remain Tigers ball. You look up there on the clock, we have 3:33 remaining here in the game.
That's number 3, Elle Heward, coming in for number 23, Megan Gershutz.
Carly Knapp trying to find a girl. Ended up getting it. As Teagan
really
down there,
ball.
what a good back cut by Teagan.
Great pass.
Absolutely amazing pass. It's all tied up here at 10-10, and one of these teams are going to have to pull away soon, and we can't wait to see who it is. That
was a really good dribble move there. Was that number 3, Elle Heward? Anyways, it'll go out of bounds on Edgerton and Liberty basketball.
Really close to being a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs, just didn't end up going. Teagan with the errant pass, as Bulldog ball would be going the other way. Paige Hill with the steal, as Teagan's taking the ball up once again, looking to get a good pass. Back up to Carly Knapp. Over there to Brooklyn Miller. As 3 goes up, won't go. And we have Peyton Baker with the rebound. There have not been many loose balls. It's always been a girl right there to pick it up.
No, definitely a lot of tie-ups, though. We've had quite a few jump balls so far.
As Addie Bowers looking to make something happen with the dribble handoff right down to Elle Heward. As she puts up the shot and one for the Bulldogs. As she'll be looking to make it 3 points. A 3-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Costly foul there for the Tigers.
As we'll have Riley Miller coming back into the game along with Megan Gershutz. Just trying to get the free throws situated. And we will have Elle Heward looking to make it an and one. Won't go, so it'll remain a 2-point game as the Bulldog. Shot won't go, as it'll be a jump ball. And it'll remain with the Bulldogs.
Edgerton almost was able to get another 2 points on the board
basket
there.
And now we have the Bulldogs calling timeout, as we'll get a little stoppage in action. As the game goes on, you really tend to see it when a team makes a good back cut. It's a pretty good look.
For sure. We have Elle Heward now with 7 points for Edgerton, and she's kind of been the offensive powerhouse there for Edgerton.
Absolutely. Get her on a pick and roll, and she's either going to make the right pass or make the right shot. And so far, she's got 7 points. And for the Tigers, it's been definitely a game of runs. Started out not so hot and had a little streak to begin this half. As timeout will be over and getting ready to resume action. The crowd's starting to fill in as the varsity games starting to begin, and I love this time of season, getting some basketball and ready to support our teams.
It's a good turnout for a non-league match.
Absolutely. L. Heward with the screen, big screen by Addie Bowers as she's trying to roll to the rim as Teagan rips it away. Paige Hill back to Teagan to regain her dribble. We have 1:40 remaining in the game. As Carly Knapp sizing up the defense.
It was a really good pump fake, but taken away.
Absolutely.
By Addie Bowers.
Yep. Al Heward with the ball, trying to add to her scoring total.
And there'll be a foul on the screen there.
Absolutely.
That's number 30.
Addie
Bowers with the offensive foul there. So Tigers ball with just over a minute left to play. Still down by 2.
What's your mentality as you go into like the last minute of a half? Are you trying to get as many shots up as you can, or trying to hold and get a few quality shots?
Well, you definitely need to remain calm and keep with the plays and just do what's drawn up.
Definitely trust the process.
Definitely not rush.
Do what got you here. As Tigers didn't do that, and we have the Bulldogs coming in trying to get on the fast break as the Tigers shut it down real quick, and we're now back into a half-court set.
Edgerton looks to be trying to run out the clock here.
Tigers just looking for a steal as they get one on the floor. That'll be going with the Tigers.
Appears to be a foul.
Instead of a foul, it was a
timeout. Full timeout for the Liberty Center Tigers.
Just over 41 seconds remaining in the game as both teams are trying to come away with this one. The Tigers with a 2-point deficit. We like to welcome anybody that has joined in so far. My name is Toby Parasini, and I'm here with the man in the arena, Bradley Rosebrook. Ian. We're glad to be with you all, and looking forward to these last 40 seconds of basketball we have with you. As the Bulldogs already out of their timeout.
Just a reminder as well, the Tigers are in foul trouble right now with 5, so any foul on them would be bonus for Edgerton.
Well, Toby, Ian, you have 100 viewers on your first broadcast.
I'm just being told by my good friend Brady that we have 100 people with us tonight, so that's pretty impressive.
A lot more than what we expected for our first broadcast.
Absolutely. We would have done it with 0. As the Tigers come out of the timeout, it will be Riley Miller along with Carly Knapp, Teagan, Paige Hill, and Brooklyn Miller for the Tigers. There's Riley Miller kind of sizing up the offense as Teagan goes through. As a jump ball, this will remain Tiger ball, so we'll stay down here. There's now 30 seconds left on the clock. This is kind of turning into a little bit of a thriller there.
For sure.
Carly Knapp looking for the inbound. Gets a good look to Brooklyn Miller as she gets her opponent jumping.
The three's no good for Oberhauser.
Riley Miller with the rebound as it'll be another jump ball. This time it will be going with the Bulldogs. Now, Riley Miller was right there with the defensive steal and was able to get her hands on it.
It's a really good takeaway. Just unable to keep possession.
As L. Heward coming down the lane as Teagan picks up the foul. And this will be free throws.
That's going to be the third foul on Oberhauser. So, appears we have 2 Tigers with 3 fouls so far.
You know, Teagan's played quite a bit of this game, and the fact that she only has 3, pretty impressive. As L. Heward's first shot will go, and that will make it a 3-point game for the Tigers.
But yet again, the fouls will be a big takeaway for the Tigers, as Edgerton will be headed to bonus.
L. Heward looking to make it a 4-point game. Just 2 possessions. And it won't go. The Tigers get the rebound. As Brooklyn Miller trying to pass it up. Tegan Oberhauser with the ball, getting to the lane. As Riley puts it up. Teagan with the rebound, gives it up. It'll be a jump ball. And this will be Tiger ball. So you have 2.8 seconds trying to get a shot.
The Tigers are probably going to need a 3 now.
You think they're going to get this point off of a set, or you think it'll be just get it to their best player and put it up?
I think maybe we'll hit it with a screen and try and get an open look.
Because it has to be a 3. There's yet to be a 3 so far in this game.
That's a good point.
Been plenty of attempts. Even more people kind of filing in for this varsity game, as this will be quite a thriller. Hopefully it turns out as well as the JV.
Yeah, the varsity teams, Edgerton 1-5 so far for the varsity, and Liberty Center is 1-1 coming off a win last week to Holgate, so should be a good match tonight.
Ian and I were in attendance for that game.
We were.
Love the support. As Edgerton already in their defensive play, and Tigers will be looking to get off one last shot.
We'll see what they drew up.
This is it. I don't know, Jim. We'll see as Teagan inbounds the ball. Looking to get to Riley. As Carly Knapp puts it up, won't go.
Could have been a foul there called, but no good. And Edgerton will come away with their first win. Make it 1-6 for their record, 13-10, the final score.
And once again, we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in to this JV battle. And it is Toby Parasini along with Ian Rosebrook, and we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see y'all later.
All right, we'll be back with varsity action here in about 20 minutes, so stay with us.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Liberty Center as the Liberty Center Lady Tigers welcome in the Lady Bulldogs from Edgerton. I'm Greg Badenhop on the play-by-play, and my man Brady here is on the color with me tonight. We're excited here to get the Tigers just their third game of the season here on December 12th. A little unusual, partly with football they had to postpone a game, partly just the way the schedule's set up for Coach Davis. Only the third game for the Tigers here, coming in at 1-1. And in those two games, kind of a tale of two different games. In the opener, the Tigers took on a very good Paulding team, a Paulding team that at last check was, I believe, 5-0 or 5-1. Lady Tigers struggled out of the gate there with a 45-25 loss. The second game, though, Tigers bounced back and knock off county rival Holgate 33-14 for their first win of the year, brings the Tigers in at 1-1. And the Edgerton Bulldogs, on the other hand, Brady, they have played 6 games already compared to the Tigers 2. They're 1-5 in those 6 games, but they've played some competition. Most recently, they knocked off a solid Bryan team, lost a heartbreaker. I mean, lost by 7, but a tightly contested game to a very good Archibald team. Lost to Wasion, Montpelier, Pettisville, Evergreen. So they've played a lot of NWAL schools early and come in with a record of 1-5.
Yep.
So about a minute to go here on the clock, and the Lady Tigers, as we mentioned, just their third game of the year. They will welcome back tonight Chloe Moeller, who will make her season debut. That should help the Tigers in the backcourt. And I'm sure if you're Coach Davis, he's excited after a week-long break. I'm sure he's excited just to get back on the court, get the girls playing against somebody else here as they head into the stretch here leading up to the Holiday Classic. So just 30 seconds until the national anthem and warm-ups, and we'll let Zeb take it away from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with liberties and freedoms like none other. Of America, and all of our servicemen and servicewomen, both past and present. And that sporting behavior is expected. The officials for this game tonight have been chosen according to the policies and procedures set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Lee Schaefer, Mr. Doug Deslover, and Mr. Ryan Avers. And now, let's meet our teams. First, the visitors from Edgerton High School. A 5', 7-inch sophomore, number 4, Caitlin Burke. A 6' junior, number 21, Olivia Farnham. A 5', 8-inch junior, number 22, Ava Swank. A 6' senior, number 24, Gretchen Kepler. And a 5', 7-inch junior, number 32, Casey Peter Everett. Edgerton is coached by Marshetta Carrier, assisted by Pat Bowser, McKenna Deach, Kennedy Flower, and Allie Kate. And now, let's meet our world-famous Liberty Center Tigers. A 5'3" senior, number 1, Addie Zintek. A 5', 7-inch senior, number 2, Maddie Bailey. A 5', 7-inch sophomore, number 3, Hope Atkinson. A 5', 3-inch sophomore, number 5, Chloe Moeller. And a 5', 11-inch junior, number 10, Aletha Osnine. Liberty Center is coached by Tim Davis, assisted by Josh Williams, Braylon Weimer, Kristen Stacy, and Casey Underwood.
All right, as we get started here, a couple notes on Edgerton to pay attention to. Number 21, Olivia Farnham, one of the premier players in our area in girls basketball. Just a junior, the 6' junior, going to be the focal point, I have to imagine, of Liberty Center's defense tonight. She comes into the game highly touted, very skilled, going to be the focal point, I think, for both teams here as we get this thing started. So the scoreboard's ready, refs are ready. We're going to jump it up here, and it'll be controlled by Edgerton. Farnham wins the jump ball. Addie Zintek immediately jumps into man-to-man here for the Tigers. Pressure in the point guard. Good job, Addie Zintek with a deflection and steal. She's going to go the other direction. Up and in for Addie Zintek. Get the Tigers on the board, 2-0. Addie Zintek's perimeter defense is going to be something to watch all game long. She is very, very good at picking up full court, playing defense without fouling. She is disruptive on that end of the floor for the Tigers. So here comes Edgerton back the other direction. And she's out of bounds. Addie Zintek forces a turnover, and that's 2 turnovers early here for the Edgerton Bulldogs. That's Ava Swank bringing the ball up the floor against Zintek. So 2 early turnovers for the Bulldogs. The Tigers will control. This will be our first look here at the Tigers' half-court offense. Edgerton excuse me. Edgerton in a man-to-man. Lob to Chloe Moeller. Up, no good on the layup. Maddie Bailey with the rebound. Up and in. Tigers up quick 4-0 on that 3-court scoreboard. There's Zintek again picking up Swank full court. Picks it up. She got in that dead spot right there at half court. That's a great spot for the Tigers to be in. Ball's deflected. Here comes Hope Atkinson the other way. Hope up. No good on the layup, rebounded by Zintek. Zintek kicks it out. Out of bounds. Out of bounds off Edgerton. Be Tiger ball on the baseline. So it'll be Zintek to trigger. Into Fosnight. She'll give to Chloe Moeller. Finds Bailey in the middle. Bailey goes up. Got a jump ball. Stay Tiger basketball. Once again, be Zintek taking it out of bounds. Looks like Edgerton going to a little zone here, baseline out of bounds. Zintek finds Moeller. Atkinson will reset the offense here as the Bulldogs stay in that 2-3 zone after the ball was inbounded. Chloe Moeller got it. Atkinson, she's going to let that one go for sure for 3. Bang! And a quick 7-0 lead for the Liberty Center Tigers here as they come out firing here in the first quarter. There's Chloe Muller's full court defense. Nice little ball screen there. Up over top. They're going to get an easy one there. Edgerton on the backside of that Tiger press. The ball screen there set by Kepler kind of freed him up in the backside, then wide open for the layup. So 7-2. Tigers with the lead on the three-court scoreboard. Bulldogs back to their man-to-man. Atkinson up top being guarded by Farnham. Tigers being patient here in their half-court offense. Running a little motion action here. Bulldogs content here to stay in the passing lanes and hope it gets another open look from three. That one's not going to go. Off White, going to be red ball. Good look for the Tigers there for Hope. Hope leads the Tigers on the season. She's knocked down 5 threes coming into the game. Inbound to Schwank. Schwank's looking deep. She throws it down the court. Deflected. Recovered by Everett. Everett gets it. They're going to dump it down. Controlled up, in. That's Caitlin Burke's second bucket of the game. Quick 4-0 spurt there for the Bulldogs to bring it back to 7-4. Tigers still with that lead on that three-court scoreboard. So Tigers again in half-court patient offense here. Find Chloe in the corner. Coach Davis really preaching patience here. Foss Knight's got it. Chloe Muller's going to attack from the top. Good little Euro step, not able to get the right-hand layup to go. And that's going to be a foul on Addie Zintek. It'll be her first of the game. Not a bad foul there. That was a fast break run out for the Bulldogs. Kepler was ahead of the crowd there. If they're able to get that, that's going to probably be a layup.
Yep. We got a substitution for the Tigers. Number 24, Mackenzie Fuller, for number 10, Aletha Foss-Knight. So
Mackenzie Fuller makes her debut on the night. Checking in for Foss-Knight. There's Zintek picking up full. Good, working. Hands are out. Nice job by Addie Zintek. Chloe Muller almost gets the steal. Not quite. Tiger pressure bothering the Bulldogs a little bit here in the half court. 22 is going to let it go. That's Swank not able to get it. Fuller with the rebound, and here come the Tigers back the other direction. 4:40 to go. Tigers push a little bit in transition. Nothing there. They'll reset. Find Fuller up top. Tigers a little 5-out motion here. Good cut by Fuller down the lane. Blocked by Kepler. And they're going to call a foul. I assume he's going to call body here, maybe with that hand. Yep, that's what he called. So clean up top, hand in the back is what he called. As you can imagine, the Edgerton faithful disagree with that. But nonetheless, it'll be Fuller at the line shooting a pair. Fuller on the season, 8 for 12 from the free throw line, so she gets there often. Shoots at a 67% clip. First one in and out. Macy Crew checks in. Fuller, second one, up. Good. 8-4 Tigers, 4:29 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers jump right into that full court man-to-man press. Farnham's taking the ball out of bounds. Having a little trouble getting it in. She finds Schwank. Zintek from behind with the deflection right into the hands of Fuller. Fuller, pivot, good. Finds Moeller. Here comes Moeller in transition. Chloe kicks it ahead. That's Macy Crew. Crew's going to slow it down a little bit. Gets it over to Zintek. Now Maddie Bailey. Tigers in that 5-out motion. Fuller attacks. Moeller takes a look at it. Turns down the open shot. Ooh. A little miscommunication there. Maddie Bailey drives just a little too hard on a 2-3 foot pass and catches Zintek in the head and out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
Substitution for Edgerton, number 3 for number 32.
Into the game for the Tigers, 4, Brooklyn Muller.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 4, Brooklyn Muller, for number 1, Addie Zintek.
So the freshman Brooklyn Muller makes her debut here tonight. We got one-on-one here in the full court. Nice job by Macy Crew there. Nice transition defense. That's one-on-one. That's not an easy position to be in. Stolen away by Brooklyn. Brooklyn Muller comes back the other direction. She'll get to 2 feet. Finds Chloe on the wing. Tigers get back to that 5-out motion. Fuller drops it. regains her composure here. Gets it to Crew up top. Good cut. Good defense. Nice job right there by Gretchen Kepler. Stays on top, gets a deflection with that outside hand. Again, Macy Crew in transition. Nice defense one-on-one there by Crew. Stopped 2 transition buckets in a row there by getting back, hustling. Good defense. So first touch of the game really for Farnham. She gives it up, kicks it over, and that's going to be a foul on the Tigers. Ava Swank on the attack. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair. That foul's going to go on Macy Crew, her first. That's the second foul for the Tigers in the quarter.
At the charity stripe for the Bulldogs, number 22, Swank.
A good pace to the game for the Tigers. It certainly appears that they're looking to get the game on defense, get Edgerton sped up a little bit as Swank knocks down the first one. Maybe perhaps to keep the ball out of Farnham's hands a little bit by pressuring those guards, maybe forcing them to be decision makers before they can just walk it up and dump it down to Farnham. Swank misses the second one. Fuller pulls it down. Gets to Chloe. Chloe's going to bring it up against pressure. Farnham stays up, looking to pressure. Gets it ahead to Fuller. Fuller attacks all the way in. Blocked by Farnham. Nice play defensively there by Farnham. Maddie Bailey's going to pick it up early here on Farnham, and she's going to reach in and be a foul on Maddie Bailey. That's probably one that Coach Davis doesn't want there. That's, 75 feet from the basket. Not a great foul.
Her first team third. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 12, Gabby Conrad.
So Gabby Conrad checks in for the Tigers. Oh, here comes Schwank down the other direction. Fuller's going to reach and didn't need to. Yep, Coach Davis said don't need to. She was going to pull up, take a runner from about 8 feet. I think he could have lived with that. Come down, he swiped. That's a foul 10 times out of 10. So Schwank will go back to the line for her third and fourth free throw attempts here in the first quarter. That first one's up, no good. Going to be a little short. Coming into the game, Schwank has taken 16 free throws in the 6 games for the Edgerton Bulldogs, so she's their third leading free throw shooter after Farnham and Kepler. Second one up, no good. Lane violation, I believe that was called on Brooklyn coming from the back. Yep, when you come from the back there and you're not in the lane, you got to wait till it hits the rim. You don't get to go on the release. So Brooklyn crossed that line just a little soon. So Schwank get a second shot at it here. Up, good. Brings it to 8-6. Liberty with that 2-point lead on the three-court scoreboard. 2:52 to go here in the first quarter. Pace has kind of slowed down here just a touch since that kind of ferocious beginning for the Tigers. Their half-court offense not quite as deadly as that transition game was early, but Edgerton now going to a little 3-2 zone with Farnham out top. A lot of length out top with Farnham. Tigers going to have to find – there it is. Yep, looking to get Fuller the ball at the high post. That's the right decision, just not able to complete the pass. Edgerton kicking ahead, running in transition here. Dump down, and that's going to be a foul on Fuller again. Just a little late there getting across the middle. Fuller's going to pick up her second foul here in the first quarter. And that's the fifth foul. Yeah, fifth foul on the Tigers. So we're going to shoot a pair of them now for the rest of the quarter. This is the one thing about playing the style the Tigers do, picking up full court, is you're going to potentially get some fouls. And now you got Edgerton sitting in the bonus with 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. So at the line, knocking down the first one is
Caitlin Burke.
Caitlin Burke. Thank you, Brady. Caitlin Burke knocks it down. Burke's only been to the line 6 times on the year, but she's made 5 of those. So she's a proficient free throw shooter when she gets there. Some substitutions for the Tigers, Brady.
Number 3, Hope Atkinson. For number 12, Gabby Conrad.
So she knocks down a pair there, and it's going to be 8-8. Tied up now with 2:21 to go. And they're going to stay in that. Edgerton's going to stay in this little 3-2. Little matchup principle to it here. As you see those two bottom talk, taking the high post. Tigers going to have to find a way to dive cutters here. Nice pass. Very nicely done by Maddie Bailey. Dumps down to Fosnight. Not able to get it to go. Rebounded by Heward. And here comes Edgerton the other way. It'll be Farnham being guarded by Bailey. Back to Heward up top, and Edgerton will reset the offense. Heward being guarded by Macy Crew. Going to enter. Nice job by Maddie Bailey, but falls right into the hands of Schwank. Good job by the Tigers with the deflection. Hope Atkinson comes out of there with it. And here come the Tigers the other way. Great pass across. Addie Zintek up. No good on the layup. Great look by Hope. Great look by Hope Atkinson across the floor. Excellent transition, just not able to complete it. So Farnham now controls for the Bulldogs. She's being guarded by Maddie Bailey. Edgerton looking, dump down. Good job by Fosnight. Gets on top, gets the deflection, and that's going to be taken away as Crew gets it taken by Schwank. Here comes Heward the other way. She'll pull up for a 17-footer, going to be short. Addie Zintek comes away with it, but she's going to be on the line. Just a couple of unforced ones there out of the Tigers. Leads to another possession here for the Bulldogs. 8-8, tied up here in Liberty Center. $1:07 to go here in that first quarter. Lobs in, Kepler up, no good, rebounded by Fosnight. Fosnight will get it to Atkinson, and here come the Tigers setting up their half court. Again, Edgerton sticking to it. Yeah, they're going to stick to it. Addie Zintek from the corner, she'll let one fly for three. It's a little long. Off White, going to be Edgerton basketball. So that 7-0 start for the Tigers in the first about minute and a half has kind of stalled here. Tigers only 1 point here over the last maybe 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball to Heward. Heward's going to kick ahead. In the corner. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Bailey. Maddie Bailey hands it off to Atkinson. She's being triple teamed in the corner with the trap. Atkinson throws it to Bailey. Bailey, no. Ball being deflected. Edgerton comes away with it. It's Heward. Heward up, and the layup's good. That pressure got to that corner, and nobody really came to help except for Zintek. The ball gets kind of fumbled around, and Edgerton comes up and turns into 2 points. Dump down to Fosnight. Fosnight kicks it out. Crew's going to let one fly from the wing. That one's going to be deep. Zintek, Eddie, not sure why she didn't. Red ball. Yep, red ball. 11.5 seconds to go here.
Number 4, Brooklyn Bowler. Number 12, Gabby Conrad, back into the game for the Orange and Black.
Substitution for the Liberty Tigers. Number 12, Gabby Conrad for number 2, Maddie Bailey.
Yep. Off the defensive sub there. Doesn't want Bailey to pick up another foul. Here comes Farnham with 11 seconds to go. Down to 6. Going to kick to the corner. She's going to let it fly again. Her second three attempt of the game. No good. Off. Be deflected. Half a second to go. That's Giselle Romero, the 5'5 senior. A couple corner threes right there. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, it's the Edgerton Bulldogs 10, your Lady Tigers 8. As we head to the second quarter on that 3-chord scoreboard. So really, the Tigers got off to a great start there. Probably about as good as you can ask for. 7-0, real quick. Couple turnovers, go the other direction. Hope Atkinson knocks a 3 down. And then from then on, a 10-1 run for the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs.
Tides really shifted near the end of that quarter.
Yep. You got some stats for us there, Brady? So it looks like the Tigers in that first quarter went 3 for 13 from the floor. So really that means that they hit those three of their first 4 shots, I think, and then they went 0 for 9 or 0 for 10 to finish it. Edgerton 3 for 10 from the floor. Liberty 1 for 2 from the line. Edgerton 4 for 6. They got to the line 6 times already in that first quarter. Liberty with the edge on the board, 6-4, 2 offensive, 4 defensive for the Tigers. And maybe the stat of the first half is maybe you can anticipate Liberty Center 7 turnovers, Edgerton 7 turnovers. So a little sloppy with the ball handling that first quarter, Brady.
Definitely.
You know, you go back to that Paulding game for the Tigers, and that was one thing I know Coach Davis was harping on after that game is you got to take care of the ball, especially the unforced turnovers. You saw 2 or 3 of them there towards the end of the quarter, just ones that you kind of nothing the defense did necessarily themselves. You just kind of make a mistake here or there, and if it's an unforced turnover, those are the ones that really add up over time. So we'll get started here in the second quarter. It'll be Edgerton basketball to start the quarter. Schwank out top, being guarded by Zintek. Zintek hounding her. Entered to Farnham. She's going to get a free lane to the basket. She pulls up from 10. Beautiful. That's a nice looking pull-up jump shot from Olivia Farnham. Puts the Edgerton Bulldogs up 12-8. That's an athletic move right there. Little pull-up jump shot at about 10 feet. Looks smooth with it. That's to be a kick. That'll be a kick on Everett. Edgerton going to stick in this 3-2 sort of matchup principled 3-2 zone with Farnham out top. It's a lot of length out top. When you have someone that long and athletic out top, it really covers up a lot of ground in that high post, which is kind of where you want to attack a 3-2. But with Farnham kind of playing in the middle, it almost turns into a 2-1-2. Makes it very difficult to attack. Deflection out top, and Tigers again passing around the perimeter here. Got to get some cutters going down the middle of the lane here. The cutter from the top down. Cutter from the top down. Taken away by Schwank. Jump ball. You can pretty much bank on if there's a jump ball on the floor, Brady. Eddie Zintek's probably involved in it somehow. She seems to get a lot of those.
Yep.
Zintek will be the trigger man. Tigers in the 4-high set here. Inbounded to Bailey. Bailey kicks back. Chloe Moeller. False Knight, 17 on top. No good. False Knight fouls her own miss. Up and just missed, but she gets fouled and goes to the rim. Nice job by False Knight there, recognizing that shot was off and attacking the glass. Gets the offensive rebound. Stick back doesn't go, but she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul was on Caitlin Burke. That's her first for the sophomore. False Knight goes to the line. First one up, no good. On the season, False Knight's been there 6 times. Knocked down 4 of those free throws to this point. She'll get a second shot at it. Second one up. No good on the second. And with Farnham, it's deflected away. Nice job by Maddie Bailey. Maddie Bailey was right there picking up full court on Farnham. Got the deflection right to Zintek, and the Tigers, we talked about the unforced one the Tigers have had. That's an unforced one there on Edgerton where just did not see Bailey on Farnham on that outlet. Zintek inbounding again into Chloe Moeller. Chloe from the corner, up fake, blocked by Farnham. Again, that length, and there'll be a foul on Maddie Bailey. That's going to be her second. Yep, that length of Farnham there. I mean, great move by Chloe Moeller. Pull-up jumper from about 15. Just not able to get it over the length of Farnham. So Bailey's second, team's first of the second quarter. Zintek picks Swank up full court. Maddie Bailey with the deflection out of bounds. Maddie Zintek just blew through that ball screen. I don't think that's a foul either way. But maybe make you think twice about setting the ball screen full speed on Zintek as she just ran through that screen. Edgerton looking, inbound to Farnham. She gets doubled. Nice job right there by the Tigers. A little double team on that lob over the top. Left-handed pass goes awry, out of bounds, and again Tigers force another turnover. 6:29 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs with a 12-8 lead on that 3-chord scoreboard. Hope Atkinson from the corner. She lets it go, and that's going to be deep, and it's going to be rebounded there. Rebounded by Everett. Tigers just not able to get anything going offensively here. That zone's kind of been stifling. Farnham's got it, and she's got a little bit of a lead. Eddie Zintek catches up. Nice job by Zintek. Farnham's going to attack middle. Good pass over top to Schwank. Schwank's jumper up, no good. False Knight pulls down the board. Gets it out to Chloe, and here comes Chloe Moeller in transition. Chloe's going to attack on that left side. She gets in. Up. No good. No foul. No foul called there. Attacking the other way is Schwank. Schwank picked up by Atkinson, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah, I think Coach Davis is getting frustrated that maybe wasn't a shot that Edgerton was going to get there. Was a running sort of 12-footer going away from the basket. Very low percentage shot. Just no reason to reach in there, Brady, and foul and put her at the line.
Well, there's a little confusion up at the top because no one knew who had the girl at the top.
Nobody communicated who took ball, and that leads to problems in transition. Yep. So Schwank knocks down the first one. Her third point of the game.
Substitution for Edgerton, number 3, Elle Huron, for number 24, Gretchen Kepler.
Schwank's second one up and good. So 14-8, Edgerton with the lead, 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Again, Tigers playing a lot of perimeter, kind of making it easy for Edgerton to match up. There you go. Got to get some penetration into that zone, but you got to get on balance when you're in there. False Knight kicks it out. Macy Crew, she'll let one fly from 3 short. Good box out on the perimeter, and the Tigers are going to foul again. And, the Tigers, they're being aggressive, but sometimes when you're aggressive like this, 3 fouls with 5:29 to go in the second quarter, you do not want to put them into the bonus already. You don't want to give them free points with this much time left on the clock in the second quarter. So inbound to Schwank. Schwank will bring it up. Atkinson on her. Atkinson's got to be careful there with those hands. That's going to be off red, white ball. Another turnover for the Bulldogs. Again, the Tigers, it's not defense necessarily that's the problem right now. They're playing well defensively, getting deflections, creating turnovers. Tigers got to figure out this 3-2 zone here. They got to get some cutters going somewhere from the top down somewhere. They're attacking with this 41 setup, which is good, and it can be effective. You just got to get some cutters through there, or you got to knock down some perimeter shots. Edgerton just kind of playing inside that three-point line. There's Macy Crew. She'll get a clean look from 3 from the corner. No good. And that's going to be another foul on the Tigers. That's going to be their 4th foul of the quarter with 4:53 to go. It's going to be on Zintek. That's her second. Tigers going to stay in the full court.
Substitution for Liberty Center, number 24, Mackenzie Fuller, for number 10, Alita Fosnight.
You wonder at some... Farnham's going to go deep. She completes the pass. Everett gets it deflected. She's dead. Don't foul. Trying to get to Farnham, and they're going to call another foul on the Tigers. And that's 5. So Zintek not only picks up her 3rd foul there for the Tigers, but that also is number 5 on the team, which means that's bonus. 4:44 left in the second quarter, and the Edgerton Bulldogs are in the bonus already. We'll see if Coach Davis decides to maybe back off the full court pressure, maybe go to some sort of zone, maybe just try to lull this second quarter down, kind of kill some time, kill some clock a little bit, just to get away from this bonus as much as you can. Farnham knocks down the first one, second one up. He's got them both. So Edgerton now doubling up to Lady Tigers, 16-8 on that 3-court scoreboard. Coach Davis going to take a timeout and think about this one. Again, Brady, this was 7-0 start, and we're on a 16-1 run right now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Definitely need to turn the tides here. We've been meeting them with full court every time.
Yep, it's going to, offensively right now, I have to imagine Coach Davis in that huddle talking to Coach Williams and Coach Weimer and Under, talking to all of them about, offensively, what can we do to continue to get inside of that zone, to maybe not rely on just threes, but try to find a way to get some cutters in there, maybe some post-ups for Aletha, something other than just passing around the perimeter. I have to imagine that's the focus. Defensively, again, the fouls are really where it's at. I mean, in the first quarter they had 4 free throws made. They have at least 4 here, so at least 8 of their points, if not more, coming from that free throw line. Tigers got to not stop fouling a little bit, and they got to find a way to break through offensively. We'll see if Edgerton decides to change it up here. Oftentimes in these situations as a coach, Coach Davis is clearly going to draw something up for doing something against that zone. Maybe Edgerton comes out in a different zone. Maybe they come out man-to-man just to kind of throw a wrench into the Tigers' plans here. We'll see what they do. Nope, they're going to stay in that 3-2. They're going to stay in that 3-2 zone. Tigers. That 4 out. There's a little baseline. Brooklyn Muller with a little baseline running action there. Edgerton's going to trap. Nothing there. Chloe Muller in. Hope Atkinson on the wing. She'll let it fly for 3. Bang! Hope Atkinson knocks down a triple. Get the Tigers off the schneid. That's their first bucket in the last about 10 minutes of game time. Tigers got to be, Chloe's got to be careful out here. Again, Edgerton in the bonus. Pull up fade away from Farnham. Tough shot. Good defense, tough shot from Farnham. That's a big time shot. Fade away from about 15, her 6th point of the game. 18-11. The Lady Bulldogs on top of the Tigers here on that 3-court scoreboard. Chloe Muller steps up into Fuller. Fuller's going to kick it out. Atkinson, she'll let it fly again from 3 from the corner. No good. Good box out there by Everett. Everett's will get it to Shank. Shank will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Interesting matchup here is Brooklyn Moeller now face guarding Farnham. Little size advantage there from Farnham, but missed shot on that end for Edgerton. Here come the Tigers back the other way. It's Hope Atkinson. She kicks it ahead to Chloe. Chloe attacks. Dump down to Brooklyn Moeller. Up and good. Good transition basketball right there. Good kick ahead from Hope to Chloe. Chloe does a nice job staying on balance. Dumps down to Brooklyn Moeller, and the freshman converts. Be a quick timeout here for Edgerton. It's 18-13. Edgerton on top of the Tigers with 3:16 to go on that three-chord scoreboard. So, Brady, you mentioned that we need to turn the tide a little bit, and it seems like that Hope Atkinson three maybe did just that.
Yes, indeed.
Just needed something to take the lid off that basket here, kind of take some of that pressure off, and hopefully the Tigers now can finish this last 3:16 without fouling. That's the biggest thing right now on the defensive end. You just don't want to put them on the free throw line. You don't want to give them those freebies. They'll inbound to Burke. Burke will bring it up. Being guarded by Fuller. Fuller with the deflection. Ball screen set. Missed. Battling. Free, and no. Just a loose ball there. I mean, nothing you can do about that from the Tigers. Just a loose ball underneath. Edgerton was able to rip it away, dump it down. Almost a steal. Instead, the steal turns into a foul on Chloe Moeller, and that'll send Heward to the line for a pair. Heward's first one up. Good. 19-13, Edgerton.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 12, Gabby Conrad, for number 4, Brooklyn Miller.
Assume that with that substitution, it probably means Conrad's guarding Farnham. Next possession down. Heward shot off. Fuller tracks it down. Finds Moeller. Moeller brings it up. Atkinson from the wing. She'll let it go again. No good. Rebounded by Farnham. Poked away by Chloe Moeller. Dumped down. Chloe up. No good. Rebounded away. Here comes Everett the other direction. Chloe Moeller pick her up. Ooh, almost a steal there by Conrad. Edgerton will set their offense. Crew on top of Shank. Deflected by Hope. Picked up by Crew. Another turnover forced by the Tigers, and here they come back the other direction. Up ahead, Gabby Conrad not able to control. Good kick ahead there. Just a tough bounce error that Gabby was not able to control in that fast break situation.
So number 4, Brooklyn Muller, back in for number 23, Macy Crew.
So the freshman Brooklyn Muller back on Farnham again. Here comes Farnham the other direction. Farnham going to go the whole direction. Put it up. That foul's going to be on Atkinson? Atkinson, yeah. That's kind of a tough call there. That's Hope's second foul. 2:08 to go here. They'll send Farnham to the line for a pair. She knocks down the first. Her 7th point here of the first half. Second one also up and good. 8-point lead for Edgerton. 2:07 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers, again, just a little bit of a spark here offensively. Needs a couple shots to fall. There you go. A little baseline, good dump down. That's good offense. That's okay. Turnover was there, but that was good offense. Got the ball baseline, dump down. That's what they got to do. You got to penetrate that zone somehow, either with the dribble, with the pass, with cutters. That's exactly what happened there. Just not able to complete the pass. So it'll be Edgerton ball after the deflection. Shank, bring it up against Chloe Moeller. Screened by Farnham. Farnham will kick. Heward in the corner. Heward's three up. No good. Be deflected off the Tigers. Stay Edgerton basketball. Tell you, Edgerton's starting to set the ball screen with Farnham, who the Tigers are face guarding. That's tough to guard because there's no help then. Brooklyn Muller, who's face guarding, is not able to help on the ball screen, so it's almost like a free runner. They run Farnham off a double screen on the baseline, not able to get it. Muller staying in front. Kick to Heward. Atkinson on her. Farnham will take a deep three off the front of the rim. No good. Out of bounds, Tiger ball. .124 to go here in the first half.
2 subs for Liberty Center Tigers, number 23 and number 10 going in for number 4 and number 24.
Little offense-defense substitution there as Macy Crew comes in. Letha Foss Knight comes in. See if Macy Crew can't get a shot here. Knock one down. Chloe Moeller over to Atkinson. Atkinson's. Yep. She tried. She kind of got caught in no man's land there. Went to jump stop and just took it too many steps. Turnover Tigers. Edgerton basketball. Into Farnham. Farnham being guarded by Moeller. Chloe pokes the ball and she's going to be called for her second foul there. And again, you want to pressure, you want to keep it up, but those are tough. Those are freebies here for Farnham. She gets to go to the free throw line for 2 more. First one up, good. That's Farnham's 9th point of this first half. Kind of a slow start for her, but she's kind of gotten going here. She's kind of found her footing with the Tigers trying to face guard. She's found her way for some touches, getting to the free throw line. Second one, no good. That's going to stay here. That's off of Foss Knight, not able to secure the rebound, and the Edgerton Bulldogs get another possession out of it. Farnham will be the trigger. Inbounded, deflected by Conrad, deflected by Crew. Here comes Gabby Conrad the other direction. She's got a breakaway. She's going to go up for 2. No good. Foss Knight pulls it down, and she's going to get fouled on her way back up. Nice job by Conrad there, getting down the floor. Missed the layup, but Foss Knight's able to follow it up, and she'll go to line for 2.
Her first team third. At the line for the Tigers, 10, Foss Knight.
Foss Knight's first one up and good.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 4, Brooklyn Moeller for number 5, Chloe Moeller.
Protecting Chloe there with those 2 fouls. Foss Knight's second one's up. It's going to be short. Brooklyn Moeller battles for the rebound. She's going to win that possession back for the Tigers, so excellent job by Brooklyn Moeller there. You're talking about, let me see what they have. Brooklyn listed at 5'3" against 6 foot, but she's able to win the possession. Tigers inbound. Atkinson for 3 from the corner. No good. Just a little bit long on that. Farnham with the rebound. Here she comes the other direction. Picked up by Brooklyn Moeller. Brooklyn will work her. Don't reach. Good. It's got to be 5. 5 seconds. Yeah, nice job, Brooklyn Moeller. Working Farnham from the time she crossed half court. So 38 seconds to go. Tigers down 8. Again, they're going to try to crack this 3-2 zone. Brooklyn Moeller, she's going to attack baseline, and going to be a foul on number 4. That foul's on Burke. I believe that's her second, team's 4th.
Substitution for Edgerton, number 22 for number 4. So that will be Ava Swank for number 4, Caitlin Burke.
Macy Crew in the corner. She's going to let it go for 3. That's going to be short. Rebounded by Everett. Everett's picked up by Conrad. You just don't want to foul here. You just don't want to foul. 13 seconds to go. Do not foul. Deflected. Conrad. There's that ball screen. No good. Schwank got behind that ball screen of Farnham. Let that ball go from 3, just a little short.
2 seconds left. Tigers put it in.
Hope will let one fly from 3. That's going to be short. We're going to head to halftime on the 3-court scoreboard. The Edgerton Lady Bulldogs 22 and your Lady Tigers 14. Welcome back to Liberty Center as we wrap up halftime here of this non-league contest between the Edgerton Bulldogs and our Lady Tigers. It's 22-14 Edgerton leading at the half on the three-court scoreboard. And Brady, I got some stats here for us, but really everything is very even. For the most part, pretty even. The biggest number that jumps out to me is the free throws. Liberty Center 2 for 6 on the game for 33.3%. And Edgerton, on the other hand, 12 for 16 for 75%. But being outscored by 10 at the free throw line, we mentioned those fouls, and those fouls are the ones that really add up quickly and get them to the free throw line. And that in a game where both teams are struggling offensively, Edgerton's been able to carve out a little bit of an advantage there, a 10-point advantage, and that's basically the difference in the game. A couple other stats to throw at you, Brady. Liberty Center 5 for 30 from the floor in that first half for 16.7%. Edgerton 5 for 21 for 23.8%. Both teams with 13 turnovers, so a little sloppy taking care of the ball both ways. Liberty Center with a slight edge on the boards. Liberty Center 10-8 leading the Bulldogs on the boards. But again, the Tigers have got to figure out a way to pressure without fouling, number one, and keep the Lady Bulldogs off the free throw line. You know, Farnham has 9 points, which, you know, you double that, she has 18. Doesn't sound like a great job, but considering the type of player she is and the type of talent she is, holding her to 9 points is a great job. You just got to keep the Lady Bulldogs off that free throw line. Pressure without fouling is going to be the key here. The Edgerton basketball to get us started here in the second half. Inbound to Schwank. She'll be guarded by Zintek. Everett's got on the wing, deflected by Chloe. Double team, deflected out of bounds. It'll be back to the Edgerton Bulldogs. This little pressure set out of the halftime break for the Lady Tigers. Get a deflection, just not able to create the turnover. Inbound, over to Burke. Burke back up top, looking down to Farnham underneath. I don't think that was touched. No, it wasn't. It's going to go back to Liberty. So Edgerton decided to put Farnham down on the block that time. Tigers surround her. The entry pass goes sailing out of bounds. That'll be the 14th turnover of the game for the Bulldogs. So back to man here for Edgerton as we start the second half. Tigers are going to attack by getting the ball down to False Knight. False Knight with good footwork steps through, deflected away by Burke. It'll stay Tiger basketball. So interesting for Edgerton here, going back to the man-to-man sets, or excuse me, back to the man-to-man defense after so much success they saw with that 3-2 in the first half. It's going to be Chloe Moeller. She's going to up fake, no good. Reversed around to Zintek. Zintek will let one go from three. That's going to be short. False Knight battling. Maddie Bailey battling. That ball's going to get deflected into the hands of Burke. And here comes Shank back the other way. Cut off there by Eddie Zintek. She stops the transition. Thrown down. Nice job. Chloe Moeller gets the steal, and that's turnover number 15 for the Bulldogs. Here comes Chloe Moeller the other way. She kicks ahead. That's Eddie Zintek. She'll slow it down and go back to Chloe, and Chloe will set up the half-court offense for the Lady Tigers. Little half-court offense here for the Tigers. Maddie Bailey's going to let one fly from three. That's no good. Farnham comes down with the board. Farnham's going to push. She kicks head to Kepler. Back to Shank, and Shank's going to set up the offense here for the Bulldogs. She's picked up by Zintek up top. There's a ball screen set by Farnham. Dumped down. Maddie Bailey reaches around, not able to get it. Farnham kicks out to nice ball movement there. Kepler's going to let it go. Nice ball movement. Bulldogs knock down a triple. Good kick out by Farnham. One more from Casey Everett on top to Kepler, and she's able to connect for three. 25-14 Bulldogs with the lead on the three-court scoreboard. Chloe Moeller now sets the Tigers offense up. Backdoor lob. Chloe Moeller up. No good. She gets her own rebound. Deflected away. Maddie Bailey gets in there. Nice job by Maddie Bailey. Dumped down. There's Chloe Moeller again. She goes up. That time she's going to get fouled and go to the line for a pair. Nice job by Maddie Bailey. Maddie Bailey saved a possession there. Maybe gained a possession for the Lady Tigers. He's able to find Chloe underneath the basket. Chloe's going to go line for a pair. First foul on Everett. First foul on Edgerton here in the second half. This will be Chloe's first free throws of the season. First one up. Good. First free throw and first point of the year for Chloe. She'll get a second. Up. Good. brings that lead down to 9. Ball's inbound to Farnham. It's not going to get there and out of bounds. That's going to be another turnover to Lady Bulldogs. Coach can't be happy over there. Coach Carrier's got to be just pulling her hair out over there that just turnovers are killing them. The offense has been solid when they're able to take care of the ball, but not able to get the ball into Farnham there. Cost them another one. Here comes Atkinson. Atkinson to the back to the corner. Not there. She's guarded by Burke. Hope will step back. She'll let it go from 3. Bang! Hope Atkinson knocks down her 3rd triple of the game. Brings the Tigers back to within 6 here, the closest they've been in a while. Farnham's going to bring it up. Bailey's going to shoot that. Not there. She forces to pick up the dribble. Ball gets reversed over to Shank. Shank. Euro, left hand. Not there. Out of bounds, be Lady Tiger basketball. Nice little Euro move there to the left hand. She's not able to get that scoop shot to go. Another turnover here on the Bulldogs. 25-19. Edgerton with the lead. 5:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter on that 3-court scoreboard. Chloe Moeller brings it up. Edgerton staying in that man-to-man. Tigers have found a nice job by Shank shooting that passing lane. But Tigers finding a little bit of success here against that man-to-man of the Bulldogs. Let's see how quickly they go back to that 3-2 zone. Zintek's got it. She'll control for the Tigers. Tigers run a little circle motion. Ball gets to Atkinson. Maddie Bailey off that high ball screen or high rub screen. Tigers turn it over. Here come the Bulldogs the other direction. It's Shank. Controls. Dumps down to Heward. Heward to slow things up. Hounded by Atkinson. Into Farnham. Bailey on her. Looking to set a ball screen. Maddie Bailey, nice job by Addie Zintek. Jumps out. And that's going to be a foul on Foss Knight. She was real close to being vertical there. Just had her hands down, kind of hands in the cookie jar a little bit. As Shank was going up to take that shot, if she gets those hands straight up with her length, that's tough to shoot over someone as tall as Aletha, 6 foot, 6'1". She just got to go straight up there. Get those hands up a little quicker, get vertical a little sooner. First one up from Shank, no good. Again, Edgerton does a very good job getting to that free throw line. Shank's got 4 on the night for the Lady Bulldogs. It's up. Good. 26-19. Edgerton stretches that lead to 7. And there's that 3-2 zone I talked about. Yeah, a couple possessions. Tigers find some success. Let's see what Coach Davis drew up at halftime here. A little shallow cut here from Chloe. They're going to run a little dump down to Foss Knight. And they're going to call a reach-in foul there on maybe Heward. Maybe Everett's. There we go on Everett's. That'll be her second. Team second. Addie Zintek will fire it in. Here comes Atkinson. From the corner, she'll let it go again. No good. Foss Knight with the rebound up. Big good. Nice job, Aletha. Foss Knight with the offensive rebound. Stick back. 26-21. Tigers within 5. Heward's got it on the wing. Here comes Zintek from behind, chasing down. Ooh, that pivot foot close to Dragon. Didn't. Left-hand scoop by Shank and in. Nice move. Nice move by Ava Shank, the 5'8 junior. Gets around Zintek, just gets a little crevice in there, and she's able to scoop that left-handed shot in. Takes the lead back to 7, 28-21 Edgerton on that 3-court scoreboard. Chloe Moeller in the corner now. Edgerton running that little matchup. Maddie Bailey, she'll attack. Shots up, no good. Addie Zintek on the rebound. Jump ball. Stays here. It'll stay here with the Tigers again. Chalk that one up again, Brady. Jump ball. Addie Zintek involved in it again.
Player timeout, I think, by
Okay.
Olivia.
Farnham?
Yep.
Okay. So Farnham takes a timeout for the Bulldogs. Be a full timeout for Edgerton. Heading to that timeout with the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs 28, Lady Tigers 21 with 3:25 to go on that 3-court scoreboard. Again, an 8-point deficit at the quarter, 22-14. Tigers, come out again offensively, get a couple buckets, but nice answers so far from Edgerton. Shank with a couple free throws. or one free throw in that scoop shot. So Edgerton just able to kind of fend them off enough. Keep it in that 5 to 7 point range right now. The Tigers just need to get a couple stops and a couple buckets. Maybe get that thing down to say 3, somewhere in there by the end of the third quarter. And if you can keep them off the free throw line, I like their chances. So out of the timeout comes Edgerton. The Tigers basketball. Bulldogs going to go to a 2-3 here on that baseline out of bounds. It'll be Chloe Moeller to trigger. Oh, Hope Atkinson open in the corner. They're going to stay in that 2-3 now. Do the Lady Bulldogs. Tigers attacking with a little 3-2 setup of their own here. Dump down to Foss Knight. She's not able to control, and that'll be a turnover for the Tigers, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah, foul on Foss Knight there, reaching around.
2 substitutions for Liberty Center. Number 24, Mackenzie Fuller. And number 23, Macy Crew for number 10, Aletha Foss Knight. And number 1, Addie Zentek.
Edgerton inbounds, ahead to Heward. Heward, oh. No call. Dump down, kick back out. Attack by Heward, up with the right hand, no good. Battle for the board, Mackenzie Fuller rips it away. It's going to be a jump ball. That ball is going to go to, that on the possession arrow, go to the Edgerton Bulldogs. 2:46 to go in the third. Tigers need to just keep chipping away here. Get this down under 5. Get down to 3-4 by the time we head to the fourth. Heward controls. She's going to attack. Down the lane line. Not there. Kicks back to Farnham. Farnham being guarded by Bailey. Dump down. Nice seal by Kepler on Fuller. She's going to turn. Good defense by the Tigers. Jump ball call. That's going to be Lady Tiger basketball on the possession arrow. Student section getting a little fired up with a little extracurricular. Just a little friendly competition going on down there. Bulldogs jump back into the 3-2 zone now in this possession with Farnham out top. You got Farnham out top, and you got Burke and Kepler down low. Muller attacks, kicks over. Atkinson for 3. No good. Wire. Good look. Atkinson gets a good clean look from the wing, just not able to knock it down.
Substitution for Edgerton. Number 32, Casey Everett for number 22, Eva Schwank.
Into Farnham. She'll attack. Dump down. Good look to Burke. Up. No good. Battle for the board again. Maddie Bailey comes out of there with it. No jump ball yet. No jump ball yet. Tries to throw it. Deflected out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Maddie Bailey battling in there. She always does. Battling on those boards. Tiger basketball here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers down 7. Chloe Muller will bring it and set the offense for the Tigers. A little shallow cut. Step in, shoot that, Macy. Down to Fuller. Bailey, baseline jump shot from 17. Got her on the arm. Yep, got her on the arm. Sent Maddie Bailey to the line for a pair. It's the third foul on Burke. Third foul on Edgerton here in the third quarter. Maddie Bailey to the line for a pair. First one up and in.
2 substitutions for Liberty Center. 1 substitution. Number 12, Gabby Conrad for number 3, Hope Atkinson.
Maddie Bailey at the line for her second attempt. That one didn't catch it. Yeah, that didn't catch anything. So that's going to be violation. The Edgerton ball.
Number 4, Brooklyn Muller coming in for number 2, Maddie Bailey.
Ball's inbounded to Farnham. She's being guarded now by Brooklyn Moeller. Full court, minute 38 to go. Over to Shank. Fuller not able to get it. Dump down. Heward out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Bulldogs. It goes back to the Tigers. Tigers getting their opportunities. Their defense is creating all sorts of chaos and confusion for the Edgerton Bulldogs. They need to capitalize here offensively in the last minute 26. So the Bulldogs going to stay in that 3-2. Farnham now drops to the bottom with Kepler. There's a cutter coming down, looking good. Right back to Macy Crew. Up, scoop, no good. Rebound, out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Shank will take it out. Again, Tigers trying to deny Farnham here. Inbound to Olivia Farnham to Kepler. Kepler loses control of it. She's got a half court, but she's dead. Ball's across. Gabby Conrad with the steal. Here come the Tigers in transition. Conrad across to Moeller. She's going to turn it over back to the Bulldogs. Here comes Edgerton the other way. It's Shank. Shank crosses over. She attacks down the lane line. She goes up and in. That's a nice move right there. Ava Shank, the 5'8 junior, attacking in transition. A little euro, a little cross. Gets the shot to go. Takes the Edgerton lead back up to 8. Gabby Conrad now on the baseline. She's going to take a 15-footer, no good. Fuller with the rebound. She goes up. No foul called. Going to be jump ball, Edgerton ball on the possession arrow. So a little fast-paced action there. The Tigers just not able to convert.
2 substitutions for Edgerton, number 5 and number 12, coming in for number 3 and 24.
Giselle Romero will check in for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn Moeller on Farnham. Farnham attacking full court. Kicks it back out. Dump back down to Farnham. Farnham skips across to Shank. Shank, that's, yeah. Well, that one goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. I'm not sure. She might have gotten fouled on that one. A touch.
Substitution number 3, Hope Atkinson, in for number 4, Brooklyn Moeller.
Tigers need a bucket here. Need to go into the fourth quarter with some momentum. 15.6 to go. Down 8. Here comes Chloe. They're going to go. Edgerton's going to go back to man-to-man. Deflected on top by Shank. Atkinson. Deflected again. Farnham's got it. 2 with 1. She's going to let volleyball line go. No good. Off to the right. So as we head into the fourth quarter, it'll be Edgerton 30, Liberty Center 22. 8 minutes to play here in Liberty on that 3-chord score board. So the Tigers had a little momentum there. It felt like they were right back in it. Felt like the momentum was on their side. Then a couple of nice plays by Ava Shank. I think 5 straight points there. A free throw, a scooping shot, a transition bucket. Kind of just extends that lead back out for Edgerton in a quarter where I thought the Tigers maybe had a little momentum going. I thought maybe they had a chance to get back in and get that thing down. Maybe get it down to 3. Edgerton able to push it back up to 8. So we add to the stats here in that third quarter. Liberty Center goes 2 for 13 in that third quarter. Edgerton goes 3 for 9 from the floor. Liberty 3 for 4 from the line. Edgerton just 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So Tigers did a nice job there, keeping them off of the free throw line. Edgerton 5 turnovers. Liberty 4. And again, the board's Liberty 3, Edgerton 2. So really, the story right now has become the Tigers just need to put the ball in the basket. Easier said than done, but at this point, the Tigers are really struggling from the field. We have them now at 16.3%. Tigers just need to get a couple baskets to fall, maybe get a Hope Atkinson, a Macy Crew 3, just a couple of buckets here to let that defense do its job. So we'll start the fourth quarter. It'll be Zintek, Chloe Moeller, Hope Atkinson, Macy Crew, and Maddie Bailey to start the quarter for the Tigers. Edgerton in the man-to-man. Chloe Moeller on the wing. Atkinson in the corner. Shank switches out. Reversed around. There's Zintek. Tigers going to run a little circle motion here. Being patient. Looking for that clean look here. Atkinson up top. Zintek skips. Deflected On the floor, Chloe Muller's going to control. Atkinson down to Zintek. Zintek attacks, gets around, layup up, good. Addie Zintek attacks, gets a nice layup there for the Tigers to open the scoring here in the fourth quarter. Shank now attacking with that hard right hand, gets it to Farnham. Bailey deflects it away. Farnham controls, she's dead there. Over to Shank, deflected. It's going to be Addie Zintek coming the other way for the Tigers. Zintek dumps it down to Maddie Bailey. Maddie Bailey back to Eddie Zintek. Zintek up for two. Good. The Tigers on a quick 4-0 run to start the fourth quarter. It's 30-26 Edgerton. Tigers down just 4 on that three-court scoreboard. Shank's got trouble. Zintek's got her in trouble in the backcourt. That's going to be timeout called by Edgerton. What a great start to the quarter for the Liberty Center Tigers on a quick 4-0 run. They forced a timeout in the full court. They got that lead down to 4 for the first time probably since the first quarter, Brady.
Yep.
So we are now 6:36 to go in the game. Tigers down just 4. Nice job by Addie Zintek right there. Just a little spark, creating some turnovers is usually the name of her game. But there she gets a little pressure in the corner. She's able to drive around her defender, get to the basket, and then get another one in transition. A tough kind of on the left side of the basket, tough position to be in. Gets it off the glass and good. And again, the Tigers defensively leading to offense right now. A couple more of those, and we'll be right back to a tie ball game. Be Edgerton ball on the sideline. Tigers sticking to that full court. Shank will be the inbound. Looking for Farnham. They got it. Maddie Bailey on her. Farnham will bring it up. Zintek comes a double. Or maybe not double, just a switch. Gets it over to Burke. Burke's going to attack that ball screen. Good job there by Macy Crew. Macy Crew, we're going to have a travel before the tie-up. Be Tiger basketball, forcing another turnover. Edgerton going to go to that 3-2 zone. Farnham and Burke on the bottom. Got Heward on top of it now. Macy Crew has it in the corner. Up top to Zintek. Around Chloe Moeller. Chloe's going to attack up top. Gets it to Macy Crew. Tigers attacking this zone now with a little bit of their man-to-man stuff here. Sometimes it's hard for zones to guard, especially ones that are trying to match up. Moeller up top to Macy Crew. Got to get your eyes to the basket. See if Macy Crew can't get a three off here as she gets to this wing position. Thrown away and out of bounds. Very patient. Tigers very patient on that possession, just not able to convert. Results in a turnover. Edgerton ball on the sideline. Again, Tigers in that full court pressure. Over top to Farnham. Zintek on the double. She got that ball on her hip. That full court pressure again, and the Tigers causing havoc. The Tiger basketball, 5:34 to go, down 4 on that three-court scoreboard. Edgerton sticking to that 3-2 zone. Tigers have had a tough time cracking it. They're going to need to knock down a couple of shots here to loosen that thing up just a touch. Hope in the corner for 3. Just a bit short. Maddie Bailey with a big rebound. She'll rip it out of there back to Atkinson. Atkinson gives it off to Chloe. Chloe to Macy Crew. Tigers will reset the offense here. Atkinson has it. Again, Edgerton staying in that 3-2 with a little matchup principle to it. Macy Crew in the corner. She takes a look. Turns down that shot. See if we can get that ball reversed to Macy again. Knock one down. There it is. She turns it down again, but she attacks. Steps through. Nice job drawing the foul, Macy Crew. She turned down what was probably a pretty good look, but got a great one. But she's going to go to that free throw line.
Fourth quarter has definitely been on Liberty's side here.
Yeah, a quick 4-0 spurt here, and then Edgerton yet to score in the fourth quarter as Macy Crew goes to the line for a pair. Up. Good. Leads down to 3 now, 30-27. Bulldogs, their smallest lead since the first quarter. These are Macy Crew's first free throw attempts of the year. Second one up. That one's off. Rebounded there by Burke. Burke being hounded by Zintek. She's got it dead again. Got to give it over to Shank. Shank will control. Macy Crew up top on Shank. Over to Everett. Farnham picks up her dribble. Versus the Shank. Shank, runner from the baseline, no good. Atkinson with the rebound. Here come the Tigers. Atkinson kicks over to Chloe Moeller. Chloe to Addie Zintek. Zintek up top to Maddie Bailey. Tigers will reset. 4:17 to go. Tigers content being patient here. See if they can get Macy Crew or Hope Atkinson a clean look at that 3-ball here. Running this kind of 5-out offense. Coach Davis is going to take a timeout and talk about it. So Coach Davis is going to take a timeout here. Draw something up against that 3-2 zone. Coach takes a full timeout, 4:07 to go. It's Edgerton 30, Liberty Center 27 on that 3-chord scoreboard. So at this point, if you're the Tigers, there's 4:07 to go. You're down 3. Offensively, you're getting decent looks when you don't turn the ball over. We'll see if Coach Davis wants to do something here to get Hope or Macy maybe a clean look at the 3, maybe some sort of back screen, cutting action. The only problem with that is the length of Edgerton with Kepler and Farnham down there. That's a lot of length to throw it over, a lot of length to score over if you do get that ball down low. This might be one where the Tigers, Coach Davis is drawing up something to get a clean look for Hope, a clean look for maybe Macy, someone just to maybe knock one down, tie this thing up here halfway through the 4th quarter. Fouls not an issue for the first time all night long in a quarter. Just 1 foul in Edgerton, none on the Tigers here in the 4th. So no foul trouble there, no individual foul trouble really to speak of. So it'll be Tiger basketball here. Edgerton coming out. They're going to run. They're going to go man. Edgerton going out and coming out in man. So again, Coach Davis just draws up the man-to-man set, or excuse me, the zone set, and Edgerton comes out in man-to-man. It's a little change of pace there. Chloe's got to pick it up. Just in time. That was just about a 5 count. Zintek drives by, kicks it out. Macy Crew takes a look, turns it down, reverse to Bailey. Maddie Bailey back to Crew. Crew reverses. Zintek got to look for 3. She's going to turn down. She's going to attack. Gets through. Up. Good! Oh. And 1. Addie Zintek on the attack, and that's Ava Shank who grabbing at the ankle. You don't like to see that at all. Ava Shank has been outstanding tonight for the Lady Bulldogs. She's been very, very good. She's been kind of the steadying force a little bit as the Tigers have taken away Farnham. Shank has been outstanding. Hate to see her down on the floor like this. Grabbing at that ankle. Great move there by Addie Zintek as she attacks down the middle, gets a matchup she likes, gets the hard right hand. You could hear the slap from up here, so you knew that foul was going to be called. She's able to get the bucket to go for the and 1. Where she'll head to the line with a chance to tie this game up, Brady, since the first time since the first quarter when it was 8-8. So, nice little start to the 4th quarter. You mentioned it earlier, 7-0 start.
Yep. Liberty's definitely more comfortable against that man defense.
For sure, yeah, you're absolutely right. It seems like that every time Edgerton goes to that, you can just tell that they're familiar with that. They know what they're supposed to do, know what they're supposed to run against that, as opposed to that 3-2. Where it seems like they're very uncomfortable maybe with how exactly they're supposed to be attacking that. So Ava Shank back on her feet, but a little ginger on that right foot. So, yeah, round of applause for her. She's played a heck of a game. She's been Farnham, you can tell Farnham is their go-to. She's their stud. Liberty's done a good job of trying to take her away, and Shank has played outstanding here tonight. Done a great job getting to the free throw line, finishing. Handled the Tigers' pressure at times. She's a very important piece to what this Edgerton Bulldog team wants to do. So you hate to see that. So just to reset here, 3:36 to go in the 4th quarter on that 3-chord scoreboard. Tigers trailing 30-29. Addie Zintek has 1 free throw coming up here to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. And, Addie knocks this down. You got a whole new ball game here. Right, you're right back to where we started. Not a lot of free throws attempted on the season for Addie, just 4. But you'd hope at this point that the senior's been there probably hundreds of, if not thousands of times this season already during practice and other times, so very comfortable there. All right, back to action here. 3:36 to go. Addie Zintek, one free throw to complete the three-point play and tie this thing up for the first time in a long time. Good. Tie ball game. 3:36 to go. Tigers jump right into that full court pressure. Inbound. There's Farnham. She'll bring it up on Bailey. Gets into that corner. Oh, and she gets around Zintek. That's a moving screen. Yeah, you got to call that. Burke jumps out. Farnham did a nice job attacking that pressure. Burke was there on the sideline in a tough spot and kind of just jumps out, throws her hips into Zintek, and that's going to be called every time.
Substitution for Liberty Center, number 23, Macy Crew, in for number 4, Brooklyn Moeller.
Edgerton going into man. Going to go back to that man-to-man pressure. Deflected. Ooh. Macy Crew up top. Crew over to Zintek. Zintek being guarded by Kepler. Maddie Bailey now on top. Chloe Moeller now controls up top. Zintek being guarded by Kepler. Back to Bailey. Bailey's going to attack. She gets around. Up.
Good move.
Oh, off the mark. Good attack by Maddie Bailey. Just not able to convert on the other end of it. Here comes Heward up the floor. Atkinson with the deflection. Farnham up. No good. Rebound Burke. Burke up. Good. Caitlin Burke with an offensive rebound. Stick back puts the Lady Bulldogs back up. And there's an unforced turnover from the Lady Tigers as they... Chloe Muller thought that Addie Zintek was looking. Addie was just running down trying to get into her set there. Ball gets turned over. Goes back to Edgerton.
Brooklyn Muller, number 4, back in for number 23, Macy Crew.
Into Farnham. She'll control on Bailey. Chloe Muller double teaming her. Farnham attacking that double team. Zintek down to Kepler, deflected away. Down to Burke. Burke's going to go and call a foul on the ground. Little reach-in foul there on the Tigers. Foul's going to be on Chloe Muller. That is the first foul on the Tigers here in the fourth. No danger yet of bonus. Inbound to Heward. Yep, Hope got her hands in there. Yep. That's two quick ones here on the Tigers.
Gabby Conrad coming in for Hope Atkinson, number 3.
Everett's will inbound into Heward. Brooklyn Moeller on her. Farnham screens. Heward picks it up. She's dead there. Maddie Bailey switches back. Farnham with the attack. Up and over. No good. Addie Zintek collects the turnover. Nice job by the Tigers. They're getting another deflection. Chloe Moeller brings it up and be timeout Tigers. Coach Davis wants to talk about this one. 2:03 to go. Edgerton Bulldogs 32, Liberty Center 30 on that 3-chord scoreboard. Both teams left with 2 timeouts. Edgerton as a team has 3 fouls. Tigers have 2. You got to figure that's coming into play here at some point. So if you're the Tigers now, this is probably where you want to get something going to the basket. If you're Coach Davis, if they stick to that man-to-man, you have to find out where you like your mismatch, where you like your advantage, and get a catch, rip, get downhill, get to the basket, see if you can get fouled, get a bucket, or both, and get back to that free throw line. So it'll be Chloe Moeller, Addie Zintek, Hope Atkinson, Macy Crew, and Maddie Bailey for the Tigers. Chloe Moeller up top, and there's that 3-2 zone.
Oh, yeah.
Farnham out top of that 3-2 zone now. So when they come back in the zone after Coach draws up that man-to-man set, and she shoots a passing lane. That's going to be Heward going the other direction. Up, no good. Atkinson controls for the Tigers. She'll bring it back this way. No harm, no foul. 32-30, Tigers trailing by 2, minute 38 to go. Edgerton stays in the 3-2 zone. Macy Crew in the corner. Addie Zintek now. Zintek back to Atkinson. Tigers running a little 4-out set here. Macy Cruz, skip. One
Corner.
more. Hope Atkinson for three from the corner. No
Oh.
good. Rebounded by Chloe Moeller. Chloe reversed to Zintek. Good clean look there for the Tigers. Good offensive rebound. See if they can get another one. Zintek back to Atkinson. Atkinson skips over to Chloe. To Macy Crew. Crew drives baseline. She's shut off there. Double team. Coach Davis takes another timeout. Tigers will have the ball on the baseline. So Tigers got a clean look there. Got Hope Atkinson a clean look at three. Just off the mark, but got the offensive rebound. And with 57.8 seconds to go, the Tigers trailing the Lady Bulldogs by 2. See what Coach Davis can draw up. Now, most of the game, the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs have been in a 2-3 zone on these baseline out-of-bounds plays. So one of the weaknesses of a 2-3 zone on the baseline out of bounds is you do give up some perimeter shots potentially if they're going to stick to it. So this is one where you can see the Tigers maybe run Hope Atkinson to the opposite corner of the ball, Brady, for a three. Maybe have Macy Crew up top, something similar to that to maybe distort that defense a little bit. See if they can't catch that backside of that 2-3 zone napping and get Hope a three ball right in front of our bench over there.
This game could go any way here.
Yep. Absolutely. This is a great comeback for the Tigers. Only giving up 2 points here in the fourth quarter at this point. 8-2 in the fourth quarter for the Tigers right now. Just need to get over that hump. And it does look like the Lady Bulldogs are going to stick to the 2-3, but 32 Heward is really flat. It's almost like a 1-4. Nope, there she comes up. So let's see if Atkinson goes to that weak side corner here on this dive. Atkinson, ball side corner. She gets a clean look. She's going to turn that down. Edgerton staying in that 3-2. Ball reversed. Atkinson's got it. Back to Chloe Moeller to Hope. Zintek over to Macy Crew. Chloe Moeller. She'll reverse it to Macy. Macy Crew's going to attack. Euro around, up, no good. Offensive rebound, up, foul. Macy Crew with a nice Euro attack there. Tigers kind of got stale. It almost seemed like they were not sure what they were supposed to do in terms of, do I shoot it, do I keep attacking? And Macy Crew decided, you know what, I'm going to take that ball, I'm going to attack, I'm going to get to the free throw line, and she's going to go for a pair.
At the line for the Tigers, number 23, Macy Crew. Checking in.
Substitution for Edgerton, number 12, Giselle Romero, in for number 4, Caitlin Burke.
And that was foul number 5 on Burke, so she's done for the game. First one up for Crew. Good. Smooth. Macy Crew knocks down the first one. It's a 1-point game with 33 seconds to go. Macy Crew will get a second. Opportunity to tie the basketball game here with half a minute to go. Clutch. Macy Crew. Never a doubt. Nothing but net. Smooth stroke out of Macy Crew. Tigers have tied it up with 33 seconds to go. Tigers just 2 team fouls. Ball's inbounded to Farnham. Maddie Bailey's got her. Chloe Moeller going to double team from the other side. Deflected away. That's over and back. That's over and back. Yes, it is. Nice job by the Tigers. Now, initially, I know they're going to say it was deflected, but if she gains control again, which she did by dribbling that one more time across, Brady had all 3 across, took 1 back. Yep. That's a good call right there on the over and back. So tie ball game, 25.3 to go. Man-to-man here. For the Bulldogs, Macy Crew up top, 19 to go. 18-17 on that 3-court scoreboard. Maddie Bailey is going to attack. She's going to kick out of bounds. Yes, it is. Maddie Bailey goes baseline. Was looking for that skip pass. Not going to be there. It's going to turn over to the Edgerton Bulldogs. Full timeout going to be taken by Edgerton here. So 12.1 to go. Tigers with just 2 team fouls. So Brady, I have to imagine you're going to see the Tigers be very aggressive here in their full court pressure, probably to the point where you get to about the volleyball line opposite. You're going to see a foul, a reach-in, something just to make the Bulldogs reset their offense. You got 2 to give. In situations like this, we like to give 1 and leave 1 just so you can still be aggressive but not foul on purpose, because you get to 4 when you're tied. If you have 4 fouls, any foul at that point is putting them on the line to win the game. You don't want to do that. So if I'm Coach Davis here, I think you're talking about you don't want to foul at 94 feet. You want to make them take some time. So 2, 3, 4 dribbles, get them into the front court. Once they're in the front court, you try to get a steal. You reach in, try to get a deflection. The ref calls it no big deal. And then from then, once you get 3 fouls, now you're just playing good, solid, aggressive man-to-man defense. both teams down to one timeout, 12.1 seconds to go, tie ball game. You got to imagine this is going to Farnham in some way, shape, or form. Farnham's going to touch the ball here for the Lady Bulldogs. Now she is on a spot down there. That's 24. That's Gretchen Kepler. She's on a spot. Now this is where you got to be careful of going deep. You got to watch. You got to watch over the top. There you go, and there goes Chloe back over the top to protect deep. So Kepler's going to inbound. Farnham not there. Heward's open. Here comes Heward. Oh, she almost picked it up. No call. Chloe Moe, it's a ball screen there to Farnham. Oh, she's going to get a clean look at this one. Hope Atkinson comes up deflected. Good job by Hope Atkinson. A foul called. That's fifth foul. That's the fifth foul on Edgerton. That's going to be 2 shots. That's going to be 2 shots for the Lady Tigers on the other end.
Addie Zintek taking the 2 shots.
So Addie Zintek, the senior, will step up. 1.7 to go on the clock. Tie game, 32-32. Zintek will step up for a pair.
Game is on the line here.
First one up. No good. She's got one more. Zintek, the senior, gets a second here. Again, 1.7 to go. Zintek with 1 for the lead. Bang! Addie Zintek comes up huge with the clutch free throw. The Liberty Center Tigers take the 33-32 lead on that 3-court scoreboard with 1.7 to go. I'll tell you, Brady, the senior stepped up. That is a clutch free throw. Especially after the first one doesn't go, the pressure mounts a little bit. She steps up and calmly strokes that second one to give the Tigers that 1-point lead.
I can definitely see Edgerton going for the pass down the court.
Yep.
For that closer shot, for that win.
Have to imagine here you're going to see Farnham probably, say, top of the 3-point line, somewhere in there, depending on how good of an arm. I assume Kepler's going to take it out here. Kepler's going to look for that home run pass. Farnham's going to try to get a catch. Tigers got to be careful here now. They just don't want to foul a shooter. You can foul. If you foul, it's got to be before the shot, on the ground, either on a dribble if they attempt to dribble, but you cannot foul on the shot. Edgerton going to go with the old football maneuver here. So you're going to have Farnham on the baseline here.
Yep.
There you go. Yep, it'd be Foss Knight on the ball, just to give a different look to Kepler here.
Into Kepler.
And Farnham, no, she didn't get it off. Denied. The Lady Tigers are going to win it, 33-32 on an Addie Zintek free throw with 1.7 seconds to go. The Lady Tigers come from behind. They take the lead, their first lead since the first quarter. They take it with 1.7 to go, and they pull it out. The Tigers will go to 2-1 on the season, and the Lady Bulldogs will go to 1-6.
What a great comeback by the Tigers there.
Absolutely. And even more impressive for the Lady Tigers, they're able to come back and win this game on a night in which they did not shoot the ball well at all. I mean, their shooting percentage, I'm not sure what it's going to end up, probably less than 20%. So the Tigers doing an outstanding job of coming back and just gritting their way to a win, forcing some turnovers, some clutch plays down the stretch, and able to get just one free throw to fall there for Zintek, and the Tigers come out on top. Have some final stats for you here in just a second. Give me just 1 second to add some things up. And Tigers are going to finish the game. Brady, we mentioned the night that they struggled. Yep. The Tigers are going to finish the game 10 for 43 from the floor for 23.2%. And they still found a way to win the game.
Yeah.
So if you're Coach Davis, you've got to be happy about that. Tigers knocked down 5 of 7 free throws in the fourth quarter. And you look at the second half, Brady, we talked in the first half, 12 for 16 for Edgerton from the line. They scored 12 points from the free throw line. Tigers just 2. Second half, flip that script. Tigers get 8 points from the free throw line. Edgerton just 1 point from the free throw line, and there's your difference in the ballgame. So we talked at halftime the Tigers have to do a better job of keeping them off the line, have to do a better job of getting to the line, and the Tigers did exactly that in order to come back and win. And a shout-out to Addie Zintek there, stepping up, the senior at home, comes up with a clutch free throw for the Tigers, and they walk away here and get to 2-1.
Yep.
Well, that'll do it for Brady and I here at Liberty Center, where the Lady Tigers come from behind in the fourth quarter, knock down a clutch free throw, and they come out on top over the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs. Your final score on that three-court scoreboard, your Liberty Center Tigers 33, Edgerton Bulldogs 32. And for Greg Badenop and Brady Chapel, we all say good night, Tiger fans.